What's going on, y'all?
October 30th. Everybody thinks Halloween is tomorrow, but
It's actually tonight.
the day before Halloween is when all the devils come out.
Oh, man. But anyway, this is episode 8.5.
8.5. We'll discuss the 8.5 later.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess we're going to jump right into NFL today. We got three key matchups tomorrow. We got Green Bay, Denver, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, Indy, Carolina.
Three pretty good matchups, I think. Green Bay, Denver will be the Sunday nighter, I believe. It'll be the Sunday nighter.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be, I think, a 3-point favorite for maybe Green Bay. I think it was 2.5, 2.5, 3 points.
For Green Bay, yes.
That's going to be a defensive battle, I think. Denver's definitely going to, you're not going to see the same Green Bay team throwing 60 points. They have actually been doing that the last couple of games.
It's went down a little bit the last few games they've had.
But that Denver D is for real, and we're going to see exactly how good Green Bay is.
Yeah.
At the same time, Green Bay's not too bad on defense either.
You're almost expecting for Peyton Manning to just come out of that shell and start throwing good again. I mean,
good stage so far. Huh? Good team Sunday night.
That would be a huge win if they were able to win that.
I would. Well, this is not like an official pick, but I think they pull it through. I think they eliminate the run there, and then they have good secondary where they hopefully limit the receivers. And on top of that, Green Bay's still not healthy. They've been shorthanded for a little bit, and then Eddie Lacy hasn't been. Starks. They had to go to Starks there for a while.
Definitely has went down from his productive self at the beginning of the year. The beginning of the year, he was doing great. Then he got injured, and it's slowly, but it's been like 2 or 3 weeks now. We'll see. We'll see if he can pick that load up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to these games actually. Then we got Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, a nice divisional matchup.
Yeah, definitely.
So far, Big Ben is going to be coming back. I believe, right?
Everything I've been reading, that's the case. He's coming back. He went through practice unlimited. So,
thank goodness. I mean.
Yeah,
if you guys remember that shot, I think anybody else's little knee would have been just it would have been a done deal.
Yeah, I even watched it today just to recap on that. And it's a nasty
that hyperextension, man. And Big Ben, I think just his nice big bones or whatever reason for it. He was a
strain.
A strain. Yeah, that's pretty remarkable if you ask me.
Yeah. Now his team is ahead. We're 4-3 and. This would be a huge win. Yeah.
And what I was going to add there is their defense. There was kind of some question marks coming into the year. New defensive coordinator. They're kind of young, not unexperienced. Polamalu. Well, they've been doing a pretty damn good job.
They're kind of coming together. They're starting to really click on that other side of the ball.
Yeah.
The problem was we just couldn't get the offense producing.
Yeah, that was the only thing there. Vic. They did what they could do.
Yeah.
Andrew Jones, they did what they do, but that offense obviously is around Bell, running the ball and getting Big Ben and getting
because Ben's going to supply those passes. You've seen when Ben was in the game and Antonio Brown. They were leading the league before Ben goes down, and then Antonio's numbers drop. Obviously.
I think it's going to make a big difference.
Yeah.
So it's not like Big Ben's, he runs for 400 yards a game or something.
Yeah, no.
He's going to
pass
just the same.
Pretty much.
It's just the same.
Yeah.
He's going to be doing the same thing.
He went through practice unlimited.
Positive
thoughts
good.
Going that way.
How's it going, guys?
But then on the other side of the ball, you still got Cincinnati.
Red hot Cincinnati.
Yeah, undefeated.
Beat some good teams. Seattle. They're playing some good
red
teams.
rifle. We'll see if he can do it.
Yeah. So that's going to be in Pittsburgh. So at Heinz Field. So we'll see Cincinnati. I think
hopefully the kickers can get it in this time.
Yeah, that's my goodness. But that's going to be a good game. And then the Monday nighter, I believe, is going to be Indianapolis. It's limping around. They're fortunate enough they're in that division where they can kind of limp through the regular season and still win the division at even record, and then go to the postseason and still maybe make noise. But I don't know. I don't know.
I don't see. I just don't. Something's not clicking in.
Something. It's not like just like a team. You see some of those decisions when they're playing the Patriots. It's like they were at times looking good, and then
like a communication breakdown or
something. Those fake plays and everything.
Oh, yeah, if they can't right that ship, I see some changes happening.
Oh yeah, Pagano will probably gone.
They've already proved that they're a want to win now kind of organization.
Especially with Luck, he's going to be on for so long. And
exactly.
And on top of that, I mean, has the NFL kind of figured Luck out? I don't know. He should be. I mean, his shoulder and everything, but I don't know. It seems like when you get around for a few years and the defensive coordinators and with the footage and the stats and everything these days, they figure him out and he's not going to be throwing this and this and that, so defense can adjust to that. We're going to see if
definitely going to need to add to his game if he wants to.
Yeah,
I mean, if that's the case, he's getting figured out. But I think Angelo he's got some more years for sure.
Okay, so we got
and Carolina is 7-point favorite in that game too.
Oh, you haven't even talked about Carolina.
Yeah, she's
7.5. So they looking obviously real good, but with what they got, their defense is just remarkable. They finally come out of the woodwork. Last year they kind of took the year off on defense, and the one thing that they probably can work on, they running the ball really good with Jonathan Stewart, but they need to get going on the pass. They're below her.
It's unfortunate for them. It's really Greg Olson's the only main weapon on that.
That's it.
Side.
Yeah. She can't remember that guy's name.
Calvin Beverden.
He's the one got hurt. But the couple guys that they have, it's just they still need to work on that to keep everybody.
Got to keep that defense guessing.
Yeah, exactly. Can't just run the ball. Yeah. Even though they're doing a really good job at it.
Yeah.
They're one of the top running teams. But Cam Newton, once again, he's having if you ask me, one of their MVP years. He's doing a really good job picking up the slack.
I guess lucky for him, these defenses and their
that's helping out. That's definitely helped. That cornerback, shouldn't brought him up because I can't remember his name, but he is.
Maybe that's a Greg Olson alert. Maybe Greg Olson's gonna have a big week of fantasy.
Oh yeah.
Who knows?
Well, the Colts, their defense is not the best either. So, we're going to move over to Major League Baseball real quick. We have got Game 3 tonight of the World Series. The series is going to get shifted to New York, where they have the next 3 games. So, big game tonight at 5:05, 8 o'clock Eastern. Thor
must win.
Definitely for the Mets. If they can just put some couple games here together.
Yeah, they're right back in the mix.
They're right back in it with the next 3 games at home, and we're one of the better teams at home. And these last 2 games, real quick, the game 1 they had it in the bag. They had Harvey. They were up by 3 in the 6th inning, but then the Kansas City came back, scored, and then so they tied it up. Mets picked up 1 in the 8th, got their closer in, which is just lights out, Familia. And ends up giving a home run with 1 out. So, and then they ended up going later on in the 14 innings or something.
Yeah.
And Kansas City wins.
5.5-hour game.
And then the next game, Cueto versus DeGrom. There was the big pitching matchup, and Cueto. He wasn't doing as good, kind of limping into the playoffs, and then he was phenomenal. 2-hit shutout. Yeah, complete game 2-hit shutout. And the only 2 hits were from 1 guy.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty phenomenal stuff.
Yeah.
To set up tonight, Thor Syndergaard versus Yoridondo Ventura. So both of those guys are going to be throwing some heat.
Definitely. It's going to be a good night of sports.
Definitely. Then we're going to move over to some NBA.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We got 2 pretty decent matchups tonight. We got the big Cleveland and Miami in Cleveland matchup. Cleveland is a 5.5-point favorite in that. I'll go Cleveland. I'm a Cleveland fan myself. But yeah, it's going to be a real good game. I expect all those guys to show up. And then we also got Golden State and Houston.
Nice.
Golden State's only a 1-point favorite in that game, believe it or not. And that's a rematch of the Western Conference Finals.
All right. And then we're going to end the day up with some Breeders' Cup, some horse racing. I don't know if probably not too many people are into it, but we're going to close out the show with that. Tonight will be Friday. Is going to be the ladies' distaff, which is going to be the 3-year-olds and up of the lady horses. They're going to have their race tonight. And that's highlighted by I'm a Chatterbox, Stop Charging Maria, and Carolina. She's a daughter of Curlin. I think I might get into Curlin here in a second after the Classic. I'm going to go into the Classic here in a second. And then tomorrow, the big race is tomorrow. The Juvie, 2 million. Oh, real quick. 13, this Breeder Cup Classic, like the Super Bowl of NCAA tournament of horse racing. They all kind of race throughout the year to get to this stage where they're having 13 world championships, in different categories. The 2-year-olds, then they have like 2-year-old fillies, which fillies are girl horses, and then after 3-year-old they come into mare. But anyway, so $26 million awarded just in 2 days. This is like a big deal here, and it's all going to be lead up to the Breeders' Cup Classic, which is going to be the granddaddy. $5 million purse, and this kind of put it in perspective. The Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, the Belmont is the Triple Crown races. Kentucky Derby's $2 million, and the Preakness and Belmont are both $1.5 million. So this put it into terms of how big this race is. It's $5 million, and it's
a lot of money on the table.
Open to not just 3-year-olds, but to all older horses. So not just like the Kentucky Derby and Preakness, you have to be 3. So real quick, juvenile fillies tomorrow. Rachel Valentina is going to be highlighting that one. She is the first daughter of Rachel Alexandra. She was the 2009 Horse of the Year. She won the Preakness Stakes as a filly, which has never been done. Well, I think it's been done, but like way back in the day. Phenomenal horse, and then she finally got to breed and stuff, and she's named after her mom. Obviously, she was raised or born a couple days before Valentine's Day, and she has a little heart on her thing. So Rachel Valentina, and that's going to be tomorrow early. I think it's going to be around 12 o'clock. So I definitely going to be at work, but I'm going to be recording it. And then we got the juvenile. It's going to be a preview of the. It's going to be the preview of the Triple Crown races next year. So that's going to be pretty fun to watch. That's going to be Nyquist. He's going to be 9-2, Brody's Cause, and Greenpoint Crusader. So kind of keep it, if you guys take a look at that, keep your eyes on that, because they're going to be the horses coming into play next year in the Kentucky Derby, the Preakness, the Belmont, and all that good stuff. And then we got the Breeders' Cup Classic, which is once again the granddaddy of them all. And American Pharoah, that'll be his last race. He's the one that won the Triple Crown. He's going to be, win or lose, will be his last race. So he's going to go to the breeding shed after that.
For sure.
It was already said that his dad, Pioneer of the Nile, his stud fee, his $60,000, and it doubled to like $120,000, $130,000 just because of American Pharoah there. But I'm gonna go through the lineup real quick, kind of talk a little bit of the courses, and then get this wrapped up. So what time? Just got time, right? Anyway, Tonalist. He's the horse that upsetted California Chrome last year in his quest to get the Triple Crown. He'd be number 1. Keen Eyes. He'll be the horse that beat the American Pharoah in the Travers there. Keen Eyes. He's well sired by Curlin, and so be Frosted. The 3-year-old colt there in number 3. American Pharoah will be race number 4. Glen Eagles. He is a European raced colt that's going to be racing on dirt for the first time. Actually racing in the States for the first time. So that's going to be 20-1. He's from Ireland. FNX. He's a smooth roller, sired. He's going to be a long shot, but he's kind of light race, so at 30-1 odds is actually not too bad. Smooth roller, hard aces, and then Honor Code. Honor Code will be probably the second favorite coming in. He's going to be the closer. He's going to be hanging out in the back and making his run there towards the end. And Beholder, she was the second to favorite, but she got scratched yesterday. But yeah, that's going to be, and real quick, that's going to be the Breeders' Cup Classic tomorrow. NBC probably around 2 or 3 o'clock. I think it's about 3:30 or so. But definitely looking forward to that. I'm big into horse racing, so. But sorry to bore everybody there, and we're gonna kind of end that. And got any thoughts on maybe some football? I was kind of thinking on the NFL, the San Diego Baltimore game. If anybody is looking to bet or anything, that was when I was kind of looking at. It's gonna be a 3-point favorite for Baltimore, but
San Diego has a definite chance to come in there and take that win. As you know, Baltimore is just not doing too hot this year.
Their defense is they're not doing good against the pass. So we'll see how that works out. But right than that, thanks for stopping by, guys.
Definitely. Make sure to look us up on Twitter. We're at the Right Guys. YouTube, search the Right Guys. We're there. Got plenty of episodes. We're 8.5. We actually did an episode last week that got cut short, so we'll be putting up this one and the half of one we have from last week. Nonetheless, thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time. Probably Monday. We'll do a little recap, and we'll look at some games that night as well.
With an ice cold segment, of course.
Yeah, definitely.
We're gonna get fired up. Might
let you know who was the ice cold to this weekend, and maybe they can improve it, maybe they won't. But nonetheless, y'all have a good night.
Thanks again, guys. As Russell Wilson says, pass the peace.